said the Knicks are not the cool thing with prospective free agents anymore. Marcus Morris responded to KD's claim and tweeted, quote, "Never was a fan of doing what was cool. I love being a Knick, feeling right at home." Guys, let's go. 1, 2, 3, BS or real talk? Why are you waiting?
I'm about the quote. I mean, I agree with Marcus Morris. He seems like.
Is it BS or real talk?
All right,
there you go.
No, but I thought we were talking about, KD's tweet.
Well, let's start with Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris, that's real talk.
Okay.
If you're getting extra $5 million and you're playing in
That's
the
what I'm saying. 15 mil. I'd rather have 15 mil than be cool. Let me just say that right now. Any day of the week. Now, all right, so let's go to KD's statement. You think that was BS or real talk?
You know what? I was going to say BS, but who's played for the Knicks in all these years? That's real talk, too. That's real talk, too.
I mean, it could be a little bit of both, right?
Why can't the Knicks get the free agents, man? They just... Since I came in the league in '98, and they've had one playoff run, one good playoff run. The year they went to the finals in '99, the Spurs, and then they had one.
They went to the conference finals the next year.
Nobody really took them serious as a threat. Yeah. It's unbelievable, a franchise that big on the market that just can't get the players. That's depressing.
Shout out to KD though, because in my experience, I've never been around that kind of star who just speaks his mind.
Yeah.
And maybe his mind changes a lot over the course of a week or a month or a year, whatever, but he is always like, this is what I think in the moment. And for what we do in the media business, I respect
him. No, he's a gold mine, and I'm glad he did it in a radio station or with the media and not in the DMs of a 16-year-old. Next up, Zach LaVine has looked good early on in preseason play for the Bulls, but his attitude is focused on bigger things. He told our Eric Woodyard, quote, "I had an all-star caliber year last year, but we had 22 wins, so it got a little bit swept under the rug. But that's how it's supposed to be when you have 20 wins. But if I continue to play the way I'm supposed to, there's no reason I shouldn't be an all-star or all-NBA type guy." Nick, well, first of all, let's get the signs up. BS or real talk? Oh, really? Let me start with you, Paul.
I think that's real talk. I've watched this kid. I mean, he's developed his game all around. He's a point guard, he's a two guard, he's a combo guard. And when I look at that trade from Minnesota, they probably traded the wrong guy because this guy's potential is through the roof. He could be an all-star caliber player. When I look at Eastern Conference, he can go toe-to-toe with pretty much anybody. I saw him match up with Oladipo a couple years ago, and I really like what this kid brings to the table. I think that's real talk.
Nick, is he Eastern Conference Devin Booker?
Yeah, but Devin Booker's making about twice as much right now.
That's true.
But Paul, I disagree, though, because I don't think he's developed all the way around. That's the issue. The issue with Zach has never been that he can't score. We know he can. We know he's athletic. He's got to defend. If you told me right now that Zach LaVine could defend better this year and still put up numbers and they won more games, sure, I'm believing it. But nothing that we have seen to this point would lead you to believe that LaVine is going to be that much better of a defender, and by proxy, the Bulls are going to win that many more games. And you need both of those things to go with the offensive number.
I think he can actually survive without the defense if they're winning, but you could probably make the argument that they're not going to start winning until he has a bigger commitment on the defensive end. To me, if you're a young player and you're putting up numbers in this league, but your team isn't good, you can book trips to Cancun every February
and
because no one's going to pick you as an all-star.
I mean, that's the problem with LaVine, though. His teams have never been good.
Right.
They have been awful, and that's not all on him because he has plenty of talent. But historically, those teams are bad. He's got to prove that he can be the leader, and by being the leader, you got to play on both ends.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.